Okay, here we are in the cat room. If you watch the live video, I'm starting the opposite direction from where I started before. This one is definitely an elderly cat. Eyes are kind of sunken in and probably doesn't have much in the way of vision. But we did pet him, didn't try to take him out at all. He is microchipped, but the information is old. So he's potentially one, hard to say. He'll need to be evaluated and see if he's kind of a hospice kitty or if he's, got a few good years left in him. This one just arrived since I got, right about the time I got here it was arriving. I can't read anything on the slip, so I don't know yet if it's a boy or girl. But obviously very tired. Frequently that happens when they first get here. They've been out on their own and they're just exhausted. Happy to have a nice place to lay. This one is a new girl. Aren't you cute? Look at how cute you are. So she'd obviously be fine at an adoption center or in a foster home. And I'm going to go cut across this way and do Glenda. See if we can actually see Glenda back there. She's laying on her Corunda bed. She's the one that has some sort of skin issues, so I don't want to open her cage or anything. But she's a nice girl, just apparently sleepy right now. This is Salem. Salem is one of the cats that was out wearing Halloween costumes last week. And so she is great and we find at an adoption center. Here is Sabrina. Sabrina arrived with her kittens. She's another one that was out last week for Halloween pictures. She did great, totally didn't mind getting dressed up and everything for the Halloween pictures, costume pictures. So she needs to go into rescue with her kittens, although her kittens are old enough to be on their own at this point. This is another new one, intact male. Did I interrupt you just as you were going to eat? This one is very brown, more so than most tabbies. If it says brown tabby, it's not quite this brown. And actually, look at that, a little raccoon tail there. So this one is very nice, though. Would do fine at an adoption center. Yeah. And this one is tagged for rescue. Here is Gage. Gage is a total rock star. Aren't you, Gage? I had Gage out in the lobby for a little bit today. Or I'm sorry, in the office for a little bit today. And he was out and had Halloween costume pictures done last week. He's very good. Seems good with other cats. Seems like he loves everybody, so he would do great at an adoption center as well. Here we have Hardy, Haley, Harpo, and Hauser. So one of the little black ones is a girl. The rest are boys. See if I can open the door without scaring. There's one that's more socialized than the others, or came around a lot faster. I don't want this one to fall out when I open the door. There you are. Yeah, don't fall out. So these guys have been posted and they're not tagged yet, so we'd love to find rescue for them. The one with the most attitude is this little boy. So like I said, one of the girls is, or the girl is one of the black ones, but I don't offhand know right now. This one is actually a smoke. Hard to see in the video here. I think the other two are solid black. Pretty active, so they're really anxious to get out of here and get into a home where they have more toys and stuff. This one, I thought last week it said that this one was a girl, so I named it Ingrid, but now it says neutered male, so I'll have to change that. This one is front declawed. and is also the same one that has either a missing eye or a tiny eye. It's kind of hard to say for sure. Doesn't seem to be in any, visible pain or anything like that, but we'd love to see him get out and get to a vet. And staff has been able to pet that one and work with him, clean up his eye and everything, and he's been fine with that. This is a new one. As you can see, there's a lot of new ones today. This one's a girl. Hey, sweetie. Sorry, did I scare you? She would do great at an adoption center. Yeah, you're sleepy too, aren't you? And down here we have Ellery, and Ellery's tagged for rescue. This one is another new one, intact male. This one, it says it's a kitten, so definitely, on the older side for a kitten, but not completely full grown yet. It's really nice markings too, don't ya? Here is his information. He would obviously do great at an adoption center. Or as a videographer, he wants to help, as does this one. This is another older kitten. She actually still has her baby teeth, so she's still pretty young. Aren't ya? Yeah, you're pretty young. So she would do well at an adoption center as well. And the last one is one that's really scared right now. Just came in yesterday, I believe. So they haven't been able to confirm sex or anything on that one. So we'll have to wait for more information for next week. But as you can see, we're actually getting quite a few cats right now. So there are still some open cages, but it just suddenly went crazy since last week. And for those of you that have seen our fundraiser that we have posted right now, we're actually looking to replace some of the cages. If you can see this one that Gage is in, that's a really nice size big cage. And then the one that the kitten is in is quite small. And basically it's really too small for an adult to be in comfortably, because there's just not enough room between we need a bigger litter box for an adult, and fitting a Corunda bed and the water dishes and everything just doesn't really leave enough room for a bigger cat. So we're trying to actually add some kennel space, either remove some of the smaller ones out of here and put them in a different room, or else get some that are completely different and potentially take up some wall space over here or something. So that is it for the cat room today.